What it do, 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 you guys? It's your one and only girl, H.L.I.C, the one and only. Ooh, sugar. Mhm. What y'all doing? While everybody else getting ready to go be in church and have their fun, I'm back. Let me say this. Some of y'all got it. Look, I told y'all. Yeah, we was coming content. So since y'all want content so bad, we gonna do news. Make sure y'all get the likes up. We gonna do the news and the topics that's going on. Like, do y'all know this man trying to take the tolls in Chicago up to $9? Do y'all know he says to so many people complaining and he bad, he throwing a tantrum that he's going to keep raising the property taxes? Do y'all know that the governor of Illinois and this damn Mayor Johnson is running an absolute mug? Do y'all know that this man is worse than Mayor Lightfoot was? Do y'all know the corruption that Chicago is dealing with right now? And then for everybody, blended healing, and all my New Yorkers and people from New York, like Trish, I don't know if you was hit by the weather either. I hope y'all up there keeping it safe, keep staying warm, and y'all staying out the way, because I'm hearing the weather up there is per hateful. Hell, it's icicles. Flights started getting canceled yesterday going into New York and stuff from Chicago. Um, and I think Jersey got bad weather too, so I want y'all to stay safe. Hey, Nade. So, yeah, I'm hearing. Have somebody found Dee Dee yet? Did y'all let Dee Dee know we was looking for her? Because I'm still looking for Dee Dee. I'm for real. Dee Dee, where are you, baby? Where are you? Because we need to get my order confirmed and sent on its way so we can start the process. Because, baby, we're doing a deep dive into your process. Is there anyone that want to sponsor a Dee Dee pack? Like, first I need to know, Dee Dee, what was they buying? Where's Lady Nika? Oh, no, she supposed to have surgery. Where is Dee Dee? Because I really need to know. Dee Dee, pull up. I got to know. I got to know. What was they getting from you? Mm-hmm. What to do, E-Money? Welcome, 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 my love. What to do? Y'all, where's Dee Dee at? Have anybody seen Dee Dee yet? Because I'm waiting to find Dee Dee now. I sure am. I'm waiting to see her because I got to know what's in these packs and I'm finna buy me one. I'm only buying one. So if y'all want to gift me one, that ain't on a wish list, that ain't no gift list. If y'all want to contribute to this experiment like they do all these weird scientists, yeah, I'm gonna get one of them packs. We gonna either that. I gotta know what they was trying. Like, yeah, I got to know what I'm getting myself into first. So I need to talk to Dee Dee first. But yeah, for the person that said, well, Room Shaker, I told you I'm on work in progress. I told you if I see something that I want to commentate on, I want to pop my stuff, I'm going to do that as well. And I am. But are we going to keep focused on what's going on in the world today? And then the Bears want to leave Chicago. They want to go to the stadium in Indiana. So it's a lot going on with that because they said that they don't feel like they're getting the support that they should be getting support here. And this budget that people override, they overrode Mayor Johnson budget, and he thought by him not doing a veto and him not doing this and doing that, that budget wouldn't be passed. Now that budget was passed. He see that the people is no longer on his side and they trying to get over on him. So now he's doing a tantrum and said, well, he's going to, because a lot of businesses, y'all, I told you it was going all the way up to the corporate houses. A lot of businesses is up and leaving Chicago. A lot of business, due to the head tax, they kicked that out because business said if he was gonna do it, they was gonna do it. But people have started prepping nationwide. Cali losing its casino, and they also lost no, who was that? I think that was Cali. Cali losing its casino. Vegas getting a hit too. So y'all better be mindful of all these things. They said people are starting to pull out and don't longer want to spend money there. And then Savant See, Ron, that company, it up and left too. So now they saying that they want to sue them. He moved his thing all the way to Texas, but he turned around and went to a remote island somewhere else and said he can run it from where he at. He ain't got to be where the company located. And everybody said that's crazy because then he turned around and said now he want to move it out of Texas and move it somewhere else. And he promising jobs and signing contracts. And they said if he breach the contract, he could be sued. I was watching something about big companies leaving. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. And I keep telling y'all soon. I think Chicago gonna be deserted. Like everybody wants to leave. The people that work for some of the security companies, the companies let them know that they will no longer be giving out bonuses. People said them places that they was working with them degrees and got them degrees at that it ain't even making sense no more because they thought that degree would get them higher paid. But now they finding out that some people don't want to sit here and raise wages for you working for them. A lot of these restaurants that had you working for tips and stuff, they taking a hit. So they said they didn't bounce back after the pandemic because now people are saying they can no longer live off them jobs that they was working. So they leaving them positions. So a lot of restaurants have to close down. It's stuff closing up here left to right. Mm-hmm. And I called it way before then. That's why I say my premonitions and my visions that he be blessing me with, it be dead on the nail. Cause baby, everything I called out and everything I told y'all I was starting to see, and it's getting stronger, stronger. It ain't leading me astray. It's coming out to be true. Like it's too many hits going down. So I was just talking to my sister before I hit the live button to give y'all some real commentary. And my sister said that she thinking about leaving Cook County. She's like, cause it ain't worth it. And I was like, I keep telling y'all that. But I was like, where would you go? This the only place you know. This where you was born and raised. Where would you go outside of here? And then she's like, she don't know, but she finna go somewhere. And I said, well, everybody else been left. So hey, it is what it is. If you want to relocate, go ahead and relocate. Do what you got to do. Getting degrees. Oh yeah, and for y'all that owe student loans, they no longer giving loan forgiveness, and they making y'all pay them wages. They said you shouldn't have went to school if you couldn't afford it, even though they was trying to tell everybody go back and get an education. Some states was offering free education. Shouts out to Tennessee because they was one of them, and a couple of other ones. And then now, if you go to school somewhere else, they taxing the hell out of you for going. But they force y'all to go back to school so they can figure out ways to get more money out of you. If you have not been paying and you owe them, they're taking it out. They're garnishing your wages. They say they finna start taking it out y'all checks. Escrow is up. Property taxes up. Some landlords said they ain't gonna even wait till January to do the change. They don't start I went to one of the virtual meetings. They don't start saying that they ain't giving to the first. They updating the prices. Either you can leave or they taking you to court. They normally didn't evict during the winter, but they finna start. Chicago has been rolling the ball. It actually have been letting landlords snatch people in court, and the judges have actually been evicting people during the winter. So a lot of stuff that y'all was becking on and praying on and hoping that y'all can get more time and that y'all can wait till y'all taxes come to be able to relocate, they saying you will no longer be able to do that because, baby, they pushing the ball forward and they rolling with it. Now, what I did here, as far as these court systems are going, that by some odd reason, if the place was condemned or unfit to live in and you take them to court, they're making the landlord pay for your relocation. Some people are getting granted $5,000. Some people are getting granted more than that. And some people, the judge is not granting them nothing at all because you choosing to stay there and you asking for more time. And you know the place ain't fit to live in. So they feel like this is your opportunity and your chance to try to reach for a money grab. So they cracking down on all that. So I'm just letting y'all know, y'all better be mindful of what y'all doing going forward. Y'all better brace yourself and stop thinking short term and think more along the lines of long term, because short term gonna have you messed up. I have a friend thinking about leaving the country. Let's go. Let's go. A lot of people saying that. But then you gotta see if you gonna be approved to get your citizenship. Like Canada is saying that they don't know if they're gonna be accepted people. A lot, a lot of people did since Trump has started this. Hold on, somebody just sent me something. Let me get my phone, y'all. Cause I told y'all I might as well go ahead and give y'all a commentary y'all need. Stay straight, stay astray out of drama. Okay. Shouts out to the Cash App. I did receive it. I appreciate it. I just responded to it. A lot of people don't know what to do. So many people are in uproar. And I was sitting here picking my brain. I was like, do you know you can do some little research? Reach out to all the avenues. And then this old lady was talking to me this morning. And she was telling me the issues and problems she having and how she can't afford to live it. And y'all, do y'all know these financial institutions, for all y'all that's on a fixed income, you better make that income be whatever it is. If you got a hustle or anything you can hold on to, you can make certain stuff, you can knit, you can sew, you could do that. You might as well start putting signs up at your house or whatever you gonna use, and you might as well get to it because it's a lot finna go wrong. The banks are finna start charging you. Normally they excuse the fee if you had money coming in from the army, if you had money coming in for the government, if you work for certain branches and stuff, they waive certain fees for you. Now they saying that they're no longer waiving them fees since they being taxed. They feel like all the employees gotta go, all they people gotta go through the taxing too. So yeah, now they finna start raising the bank fees and stuff like that, and you're no longer exempt. Hey Grand Rising, everyone. Hey Rose Bennett. So I crochet personalized blankets. Let's go. Like if you could sell plates, you better get to selling plates, get your name out there. You better start doing whatever you could do at this point, because baby, they finding every way to come for every damn you ever got, and it's been long overdue because they've been thinking of slick ways. Like I remember somebody went to the council meeting and they said that if you could tax the air we breathe, you would do that. Literally, they raising the bag taxes. Like to get a bag, it used to be 6 cents. Now they went up 9 cents, and then they said they want to tax it again. And then they finna go up on these tickets, these parking stickers, them stickers that go on your windshields if you got them in your city and state. They going up on everything. They find a way to come for every dime that you making. So I hope y'all bracing yourself for it, cause it's getting out of hand. It's getting out of hand. And so many people that I was talking to, because I was reaching out for people in different fields and stuff, and some officer friends of mine, and it was like, if they don't see it get no better, and then the fact that they, you know something, I'm telling y'all this. Chicago don't need to defund the police, but they finding other ways around it where they can stronghold the officers. They want to make it to where officers not running into overtime. Officers, you're not qualifying for that overtime pay. Now the mayor got to approve whether or not you can get overtime. Then they trying to make sure that they got enough officers. They putting a freeze on hiring process. They don't want certain parts of the government in the city to be able to hire people. They want you to keep the ones you already got into rotations. And some officers are saying that it's stressful for them because they don't want to give them too many days off, or they barely think that they deserve days off at all. And it was like, how do you want an officer that's barely equipped and getting the proper rest to be on the streets? Then another thing that has been investigated and they dig deep down into is how they prioritizing the 911 calls, because your call can come in and it doesn't guarantee. So I might bring the scanners back. Your call can come in and there's no guarantee that an officer gonna come to your defense. People have been waiting to where they got hours. People have been waiting to where officer never came. People have been waiting to where it was too late. They was in fear of their life, and the person that they was trying to get away from and calling the police to help them with was a no-show. Because on the priority list, you was put at the very bottom. On the priority list, they felt like the dispatcher found like other things was more important than your call. So she put you in queue and your queue, the queue she put you in, she didn't care if you got assistance or not. A lot of people are saying with all this that's going on, sue the cities and states. But you know why? Look, let me tell y'all this. My friends in them departments said the reason why they keep encouraging people to sue your city and state because come to find out the city and state ain't the ones that's gonna pay you, taxpayers are. When y'all sue them, y'all getting paid from funding that came from the taxpayers. So y'all hitting their pockets. Y'all ain't hitting that city and state. Y'all hitting the people that y'all probably stay next door to, that y'all probably live around, that's going through the same issues that y'all going through. Y'all hitting their pockets, and that's why they don't care when you sue the fire department. That's why they don't care when you sue the police department. That's why they don't care when you sue all these people and you ain't suing a corporation, because the taxpayer dollars is what pay them people out. And then some of these cases, they don't want them to get no bigger than what they is, so they sell them because they know that they ain't gonna win. So you ain't doing nothing but putting more strain on the people. But then I'm well, I'm in between a rock and a hard place because I'm experiencing this, I'm going through this, and I got the rights to sue because I felt like I was misjustice. I went through misjustice and I was treated unfairly. So you do have the right to sue. And I ain't gonna encourage you not to. Like, it is what it is. But it's crazy that the states and the cities not being held accountable. Taxpayers are. So this is why they're going to continue to be reckless. This is why they're going to continue not to give a damn about us. This is why they're going to continue to move the way they move. Because quite frankly, they don't give a damn. If you on food stamps, you may have to reapply in 2026. Did you know that, Room Shaker? Yes, I talked to that a live back. I did cover that. Yes, absolutely. But the ones who don't get food stamps, we ain't worried about it. Like, for real, they even changing the retirement age, if you want to be honest. They even saying that your grandmas and your grandpas and whoever amongst the living, even if they retired or not, they got to get out here and donate time or do community service or do something just to keep their benefits coming. What about the Supreme Court denied Trump the access to send the National Guards to keep the ICE officers safe? I guess in the projects, hold on, not sure if that's true or not. They did. Hey, Sunkiss, thank you, baby. Sunkiss, if I drop the link, are you busy? Would you like to come up here? Because this is news, but I also got a question. What are you waiting to push your monetization, baby? It's time for you to get paid because you do offer a lot of different things. You do have conversation. You do cover world news. You do cover little things that's going on in life. Like you're asset to have on the board, and I do feel like you should get paid. Like, where are we at with your monetization, baby? I know YouTube cheated you out of it and all that other good stuff, and they played so many games with your channel that you might not want to come back. But if you're going to continue to give us content, boo, news that we can use and commentary that's good for you, like, girl, they should be able to pay you for your good grace. If the subscribers don't want to come and see, this is why I had this talk with my people. At every point in life, I decided to choose a job that was right for me. I considered what I wanted to gain from it, what type of time would I have to put into it. Yeah, I'm talking to you, boo. What time I got to put into it and all that stuff. And then I had to weigh up whether or not it was going to be worth it. I don't think people should have to dedicate doing lives and pushing a live button and they ain't getting compensated. And then the ones that don't give as much as us, as much as we do, or half or do half of the stuff we do, I'm gonna erase everything and start over. Turn of the year. Oh, okay. You the second person that told me that, and that's why I was like, is YouTube really worth it? Is Twitch really worth it? If any of these apps really worth it? Because we have seen that the subscribers have chosen to support who they want to support, and some of us fell short on their support list. So why should we dedicate or devote our time to pleasing them, let alone entertaining them, let alone hit the live button doing commentary? and we see this ain't the type of commentary you want, yeah, you come over here, you ask us to speak on certain things, you ask us to sit here and wake certain stuff up, you ask us to do research and bring it back to the board for y'all to learn from, but y'all don't value us as much as we should be valued. So why should we even waste the time and do the effort? That's what I did to monetize. That's what I did to monetize. I hid all my content. Ah, okay, boo. Okay. Okay. Well, I can, let me drop this. So with the world and the way everything's set up, like people better be thinking the long term. I'm gonna tell you now, if it don't make sense for you, fall back. Remove yourself. And this is advice that I give myself, and that's why I tell my people. Now I'm gonna be honest. For my supporters, I appreciate them. Then I unlocked everything that had views on it, so I had my watch hours. Oh, okay. Let's go then. Let's go then. Cause oh yeah, a thing for you content creators that ask us to share certain things on our channels or to promote y'all in any type of ways. If you do give me something that you gave another content creator, I probably will stop freezing you. I want to be exempt. I want something that's basically what you need me to promote, what field you need me to promote you in, and I want my own little view. So stop running the same ads and commercials on everybody's channel. Because I was going through and my copy right thing was lit up. And when I went through, it showed, and I ain't gotta say who the person is because me and them already talked about it. It showed that I had copyright things that was basically based on the channel. So I went and watched it. And it was like the ads or promotions that y'all sent me to run on my channel was already running on another channel. So what I did was I went back and I deleted it. So I don't have the no same stuff on my channel as nobody else. So yeah, going forward, if you want promotion from me, it's going to have to be singly owned or displayed for my channel only. If you gave everybody the same commercial, I will not be running it, because now I'm going to continue to check my copyright tools when I call myself helping other people out, because as it show up on my screen, it's showing me that if a person wanted to be low down and dirty, they can actually come back and copyright me. So when we look at the stuff that people do on YouTube to try to take down other pages, y'all need to take that into consideration. When people give you stuff to advertise for them or promote them, make sure that that brand or whatever it is that they giving you is meant only for your page. You're not wearing it then and giving it to everybody, because yeah, they not playing about copy reuse content. They're taking channels over reuse content. They're actually taking people down through that over reuse content. So you want to be mindful of what you reuse content consists of, and they ain't gonna tell you when they hit you with reuse content. If you don't know exactly what video made you get hit, you will have to damn near delete half of your channel, unless you can single out the videos that you promoted for somebody else. You'll have to delete half of your channel just to get that reuse content off of it. And now if they get you for reuse content, they trying to make you wait a full 90 days. So that's gonna be 90 days you got to go without getting paid. That's going to be 90 days that you have to sit here and chunk up just to keep your audience in change and accept that loss. And then at the same time, that's watch hours of 90 days worth that you're going to have to get back. Because once you start deleting the video, hey, Peter Pound Killer, hey, First Lady, once you start deleting things, it can take away from your watch hours. So you'll have to start all the way over from scratch. So I'm just telling y'all, keep a head up, keep a watch out for stuff like that, and make sure you do what you supposed to, because if not, you ain't doing it but messing up yourself. So we don't put other people content over here. Now, yesterday I was going to be messy so y'all can hear what I was talking about, but then I said, nope, let me direct traffic over there to Rodney and tell them to go hear what I just heard, and then we can come back and do commentary about it. So, yeah, I just want y'all to know what it is. Hey, Auntie Fee. Okay, so Auntie Fee, today we on a positive note. We talking about the news and things. We did that conversation the other day. And of course, a lot of corporate people and stuff that I know been venting and complaining to me. I guess my nurturing spirit was making them want to get it off their chest. And So security people that work for security companies said they no longer getting their bonuses. Some corporate companies nationwide from California to all over the place, Vegas, casinos is saying that they closing down and they relocate. And they was like, because they was trying to get the licenses and the approval where they wanted to do the gambling on sports and they wanted to do the online gambling and stuff like that. And certain people was telling them no, and other places was doing it. So the casino said that they started losing money because now that other companies and other places are doing it, people start going states and cities over to reach them places no matter what the distance was. So that made other casinos and stuff start doing better than the ones that they already had. And it was like they weren't feeling it. So a lot of casinos like Las Vegas thinking about closing down. California casino thinking about they announced that they are closing down. The company called Saron is leaving. It done moved its place down there to Texas. And then it said that they found somewhere else that it wanted to move to, but it came up out of California. It said it didn't want to be there. And then the man that owns it said he can run it remotely. So he moved to a whole nother remote island. And that's just what they doing. So a lot of people is taking this hit. Up here, they trying to make our tolls be $9. Then they raised the tax bag fee. So instead of you paying 6 cents for a bag, now they want you to pay 9 cents for a bag, or they might go up on it if they don't know exactly what the finalized amount gonna be. They said that they going up on the city stickers, they going up on the plates, they going up on everything, SSI, Social Security, all them bank financial institutes that normally wouldn't charge you no extra fees if you work for the military and stuff like that. Now they finding a way to tax every dollar you get. They're no longer waiving fees. If you got student loans and stuff like that, they finna start garnishing your wages. They said they not giving out no more forgiveness because this that's a hard hit. Absolutely. They not giving out no more forgiveness because they said if you couldn't afford to go to school, you shouldn't win. And that's why people shouldn't be easily manipulated, because they was encouraging people to go back to school. They was encouraging people to go back and get degrees and all this stuff. And now they sitting here finding a way to charge you for it. And then I was like, now it was certain states and stuff like Tennessee and a couple of other states. As long as you went to school and you was a resident of theirs, they was giving you free tuition. Now it states, and then they also finna start for the ones that's saying that they going to other states to get an education, they're taxing you for that as well. The taxes is now going up higher. Then another thing that I'm hearing that they trying to put in the minister, you know, that they no longer considering LPNs to be liable or violent. And so I'm saying, what do we need them for? And I was like, oh wow, y'all finna run a goddamn muck. And then a lot of people said them going $9 for a toll booth. Yes, yes, yes. And that's what our governor said. Our governor want to raise that tax. I'm like, are you serious? Like, this is crazy. And then people were calling him out and calling BS because they was like, if you wouldn't have sat here and spent all that money on these immigrants and these migrants and all this other stuff, and you constantly want to keep playing like that, they were like, we wouldn't be in a deficit. We wouldn't be in debt. And then y'all still trying to figure out a way that y'all can keep these people, because quite frankly, I'm going to tell you, like we were saying the other day, you want us to go back to slavery. When I say slavery, because if they kicking these people out, because they kicking out the Somalians, so the Somalians been going live and saying that they sorry that they people sat here and got funded and they did this and they did this. Don't hold all of them accountable, because it's bad that these bad people did this and that, and ain't nobody buying that mess anyway. But at the same time, y'all brought these people in. It's some city officials, it's some government people and all this that made it easy accessible for them. And y'all give us hardships and hard times and tell us we do not qualify for some of these benefits that our taxpaying dollars pay for. So why the hell should we believe what y'all gotta say? Y'all want to hold them accountable, but I really feel like the government should be held accountable because y'all did this. Y'all allowed this. Y'all tell us we don't qualify. Y'all tell us to keep working. Y'all tell us to keep paying taxes. Y'all lock us up if we don't pay taxes. And you found out we had income coming in. And you found all type of ways to pursue us, to get your dam and your fundings, but you telling us we don't qualify to get it back. Let that sink in. So now we got some restaurants going under. People have been walking left to right. They said they can know with all the sway, everything is raised up now and no longer affordable. They said they can no longer, in good faith, work these type of jobs because these jobs is not making it easy for them to pay their bills. So the ones that was living off minimum wage, the ones that was hoping that they would get a tip from serving you by being a waiter or something like that, what happened to them when they come across the people that don't want a tip? What happened if they never get a tip? And then some people can work this job and some companies done did it because I was like, oh, wow, y'all had a lot going on. So some people can work these jobs, and if somebody worked that job all day with you and they didn't get a tip and the job found out you got tip good, it's some companies and that was making you split the tip with the other employees because they was jealous. So for the ones that's been having these little lives about, oh, I got tipped $1,000. Now, if they find out you got a big tip like that and everybody else that you work with didn't get a tip, they making you sit there and grace them with part of your tip. So your tip become less and less. And I was like, how is that fair? And I was like, people don't tip. That's why I would never, honestly, that would be a job you could never get me to do. If you pay me $4 an hour, because that's normally what them jobs hit for, they paid you $4 an hour, and to make up the other income, they said you was supposed to wait on your tips because the people tipping you will what be supposed to balance out your earn. So if I work this job all this time, I could be nice, I could be polite, I could be all of the above, and people still decide that they ain't got it to no longer give because everybody's tightened up. And then another reason the casino said that they're closing down because they said the way they taxing them, normally that was spare money that they had to jag off, play with, trick off, or do whatever they wanted to do with it. But the way y'all strong arming them and charging them for every goddamn thing, they no longer had the money to go gamble. And then they was also looking at the fact that it was also people that was end up putting up their houses and stuff, and they had gambling issues. So they did put a paper in the fact that you could sign that piece of paper, and that paper alone would bar you from going to the casinos. But some casinos ain't gonna even tell you that that paper exists because they want you to do this. They want you to give up the deed to your property. They want you to go in debt. They want you to go broke because it's not a lose for them. They winning. They getting all that stuff up out of you, and it was so easy because you saying if they feel you're not going to tip them, they will spit. Oh, wow. Like, yeah, but you know, some people at McDonald's that now we done seen videos and we done heard and done been people bragging about it. Like we just seen the other day, the girl that did the DoorDash, I don't know what these people did to her because all you was supposed to do was pick up their food and drop it off and leave it on the porch. And she dropped their food and she maced it. They ain't did nothing to you and they seen all this. Now, I don't know because I had questions about that video, y'all, when I watched it transpire. Now, my questions was, we all know mace is strong. For those that done smelt mace, for those that done carried mace, you know mace got a particular loud ass smell to it, and just breathing, if you got asthma, bronchitis, or any type of breathing stuff, problems and issues, the smell alone will trigger it. Like it'll make you start sneezing, it'll make you start coughing, it'll trigger you. So how the hell did you open that bed that she maced down and you still ate the food and you just, girl, what the hell was going on? Was you clogged up? Was you sick? Like I would have smelled that mace a mile away. So how the hell did you eat it and then you got sick and then you go back and watch your ring cameras? I thought your ring cameras alert you when people on your porch. I thought your ring camera alert you and send you a little ding about movement or motion sickness. Like I thought ring camera was popping because so many people talking about they had to go buy one. And then I also seen the videos and I'm like, y'all be hyping up ring cameras. So I was looking into it, baby. Get some regular cameras on your shit. Like, yeah, just get the regular cameras, baby. That's gonna record all day long. Because and then they said they had people breaking into the ring camera system and was recording you, hijacking it, and all type of stuff. So Ring camera, I wouldn't recommend nobody go get that. Just go get you some regular cameras and stuff like that. Cause Ring cameras, baby, it can be played with. Like, yeah, I wouldn't recommend nobody go get a Ring camera. That's why I get my own food. Let's go. Let me see what you were saying. Now that's yes. AI will be replacing college degree jobs. If it would have been, you say, if he wouldn't be stealing our money to send to Israel, pro-Israels are the immigrants. Let's go. Okay, if they feel you're not going to tip them, they will spit in your, oh my God, absolutely. That's why I go get my food. Let's go. And then you said, McDonald's beef has human remains grounded into the research. I don't eat McDonald's. Shouts out to McDonald's. You would never and have never been my choice of eating. McDonald's, Burger Kings, or none of that. Wendy's, I like your salads. Like, yeah, I like Wendy's salads, but I never went to places like McDonald's and Burger King. That was just a no for me. Like, I think they're so disgusting. Hey, Illuminati Negro, they got Wi-Fi jammers. Let's go. Yes, Mace is very strong. Absolutely. Now they got jamming the Rings cameras to get in your house now. Absolutely. So then since we on the news, this is the news segment for y'all since I said I'll do it. I have watched so many other TikTok things that y'all got going viral to where it's damaging people. We watched one person and his friend we watched a little boy. Him and his friend went and they got this new thing where they kick the doors, y'all. They kick the doors. So first they was playing Ding Dong Ditch. One boy went to ring the bell and then him and his friend took off running. The owner of the house chased up behind them and he ended up gunning them down and now they prosecuting him. Okay, because the little boy died. So now we seen another one. A dog just died. The people was kicking the door, and in the process of them kicking the door, they let out the little dog. And the little dog, she put out paper. She was putting out the neighborhood watch because it's a little app thing that lets you know what's going on in your neighborhood. If y'all don't know, y'all might want to look it up and get into it. Because this is where a lot of people sit here and keep other people in the area knowing what's going on and what might be if somebody kicked in, broke in the car, if they got somebody on the loose, if somebody looking strange, a vehicle or something like that, they actually alert you through the app so all y'all can keep up in the neighborhood will be aware. And some police will sit on that app too so they can keep up with what y'all telling them too. So anyway, and they drop kicked her door open and broke the frame. The dog got out. She started posting posters and posting on Facebook and posting in her area to let them know she had a dog missing. And people hit her up and told her that her dog was found. A dog just got hit in the middle of the street. And she went down there to see, and it was her dog. And now she's on the news telling her story. Hey, J. Parrish, a dog died. Yes, hold on. Cause it's the news, so I might not get in trouble for playing it. Yeah, a dog died just from this new TikTok thing that's going viral, where they got people going around here kicking in doors and stuff. So yeah, I'm like y'all gotta hold on, y'all. I'm finna open it up. Y'all gotta find ways to be careful of all the stuff that's going on. I'm trying to hold on, y'all. I'm looking up the thing. RJ Dawn went live. I didn't get that notification. That was an hour ago, but hold on. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Here go the story, y'all. Hold on. Is mourning the loss of her 3-year-old Yorkie in Volusia County. Deputies say someone. It was a Yorkie. Her dog got out through the open door. West News Pamela Combe joins us live right now with an exclusive interview on how this viral door kick challenge actually turned deadly for a pet. Pamela.
We've seen several cases like this in Central Florida. A lot of them here in Volusia. These teens don't even seem to be afraid of the Ring cameras. They just kick in these doors until they break them open. Only in this case, it ended in tragedy. Flowers and fresh dirt. This is where spooky a 3-year-old Yorkie now rests. His Volusia County family says his life ended after chaos came crashing through their front door. I noticed that my door has been broken in, and I see pieces all over the floor. I open the door. There's nothing's been taken. Nothing's been like flipped over. I'm calling out for my dog's names. They're not responding. This right here is where they in the door. Dasani Sid believes a group of people targeted her home while taking part in the viral door kick challenge. We reported on several cases across Volusia County, teens kicking in doors causing hundreds of dollars in damage, then running off. But this time at a home on Tiburon Lane in Deltona, it turned deadly after her dog escaped through the front door. Sid says she posted on a neighborhood app, desperate for answers. That's when someone responded, saying a Yorkie had just been run over by a car. And at that moment, I'm like, it can't be him. And I just kept praying like it can't be him. There's no way it can be him. So then I sent him a picture, and they're like, yeah. A loss that cuts deep. It's just devastating. I work from home, so I don't. He's there with me every day, 24/7 since he was a puppy. It's heartbreaking. He's, family member. And it's just this hard every day. Now, Sid is calling for justice. Look, this is not a joke. You guys can't just go around kicking people's doors and not being held responsible for it. Sid says this wasn't their first try. Past incidents were caught on video. But this time, it ended in loss. And it's just this hard every day. It's like,
okay, yeah. Florida, I better keep your dogs locked up. They was locked up. They was in the house. They was in the house. And see, that's why I think more of, but some pit bulls and Rockwellers and bigger dogs, they'll still run out if they get the opportunity. But that's why you got to train your dog to not play like that. If the door do come open, you shouldn't run out there, because now that dog is at loss, but they kicked the door. Like, what was you going to do? But you probably was thinking it was your way of getting outside. The Yorkie was probably trying to run from the noise and stuff like that. And he just kept running once he got past, because he didn't know what they was finna do. So he might have been scared. But to find out it made her dog end in death, like it really hurt her. You could see it in her face. She crying. But maybe she left to run an errand, because I was just about to say, if you work from home every day, how the hell did the dog get out? You should have called him or something. Like, where was you at? Did you dial 911? Did you go hide? And if you did go hide, why you didn't take them with you? Like, you know what type of dog you have, but she is the victim, so we ain't victim shaming. I'm just saying that it's a lot going on. So let's see, what else? What other news did I want to go? Oh, she live now. I'll catch her when I get off here. So, it's a lot of stuff going on, all type of stuff, and it's getting weirder and weirder. The weather's getting worse, so they taxing everything. Corporate people are starting to move their locations and their job. A lot of people, Amazon is laying off. They telling people they prefer for them to be more seasonal, and come back when it's that season or it's peak season and they need the extra worker. They said productions is down, so a lot of these different warehouses is basically turning people loose. What else did I find out for y'all? Of course, we got more and more places that's hacking ATM. We got a lot of bank robberies going on in Chicago. A lot of places done been hit and robbed up here. So it's a lot of stuff that's going down that y'all should be aware of. It is people still turning around talking about they snatching purses if they see you with some money. The man that got attacked on the bus stop, on the bus, he basically woke. He woke now. They saying this is not his first time. This is his second time getting attacked. if you got some money and you want to help somebody, I just say it might be in your best interest not to, because when you bring out your money because somebody tell you they need you to pay for their bus, or could you help them out with $1 or something, some people are using that as an excuse to get you to pull money out and get the counting. And if they see that you got more than enough money, they want to take it from you. If you are able and you are up in age and you can no longer defend yourself, and you just got old and brittle and fragile bones, I'm going to say, if you can, get you a piece, get you a knife, get you something to protect you, because people are not caring that you no longer, like, they ain't giving you the respect that you deserve. They just feel like they don't care. You just another person to them, and they don't care about sitting here doing you wrong. Like, I feel like everybody, because where we going, and then the no purge law up here, it took place in 2023. So I asked somebody from the state's attorney office, how long would this purge law be in effect? That means no excessive bond, because too many people was going to jail and had to sit, and the rich was able to burn out. And so now if you can unalive somebody and let you out on the braces. Now what I was saying, because remember I was telling people they was recommending that you sue the city and state, because we had a serial puncher on the loose going around here attacking women, punching them in the face, breaking their nose and their jaws and rearranging stuff and making them have to get cosmetic surgery just to put their face back to what it used to be, or they got to get basically the stuff that they really wanted. Like, if you're gonna get reconstructive surgery, you might as well change up what you wanted to change. So it's like, then they say mental illness real. We had a person riding around with some gasoline on the L. He got into it with a woman. He turned around and do gasoline on her, and he set her to fire. Now that's crazy as hell for you to just run around with gasoline. Like I just said, you heard about the pregnant woman stabbed to death. Yeah, I heard about them older man that was in his 80s that got beat to death on a bus stop up here. If y'all know, and then another thing that I seen, the red line was set on fire. Some of y'all scared to drive. Some of y'all can't afford a vehicle. Some of y'all better do whatever y'all gotta do, where y'all do not have to be around or a part of public transportation. I'm gonna be clear, cause the L's ain't what's popping. The buses ain't what's popping. Ain't none of this shit today safe. And as long as these criminals know that they can get away with murder and they ain't gonna be held responsible or reliable, they running the absolute muck. And that's why I said somebody from higher up, and I ain't talking about the heavens, I'm talking about the government or the earth. Somebody for the higher up decided all blue states wanted to be a flop. All blue states need to go down through there. All blue states, we gonna let them run out themselves, because it's like we have no justice at all. And I'm sorry, y'all. I don't think red is better. But at this point, blue states is letting all blue states go to flop. Like, they letting them go to hell. It's getting worse and worse to where it's becoming vacant fields. And this is, they don't raise the taxes, and then they announced, basically our mayor announced that he could raise the taxes however he see fit. If the corporations and the business don't want to pay the head taxes, then he said these taxes got to get paid. We got to come out this deficit. They trying to say Chicago gonna go bankrupt. I'm like, what? As much as y'all can charge for us to live here in a city and state that ain't even safe, like, you talking about we going bankrupt? Like, this is crazy, weird to hear. And then y'all know y'all how y'all feel about Trump. But Trump is trying to say now they have made it to where he's coming after all national citizens, the ones that was birthed here, the ones that was dead. So he finna have to start with his channel, his family too, because I'm sure people ain't gonna let that overlook. If they put that into law, his family is gonna be very much entwined in the mix, because your family ain't supposed to be here either. So yeah, he's coming for them ones that was born on the soil, but illegals was the ones that birthed them. He finding a way to get them up out of here, baby. I seen that on the list. So they finna conquer that. And basically everything that he's going for is being granted. Overcrowded jails are the reason for the black bracelets. Trump is about to send their ass foreign countries. Oh, let's talk about that ATC, because girl, you just bought me back. Somalians. They said, why the hell is the Somalians being sent to Africa and they didn't come from there? Because they said they finding out the Somalians that's getting put out, they being shipped to Africa. And they were like, they didn't come from Africa, so why is they being shipped there? Is this something that we don't know? So it's a lot of questions, and I'm waiting for us to get to the bottom of that. And I got some more of that to finish watching, because I noticed that when it came to the migrants and the immigrants here too, they was like, they don't get no, once they lock you up and ICE get a hold to you, they said they was getting no more contact from you, and they didn't get no more contact until they found out where you was going to pop up if they heard from you again anytime anyway. And I'm like, wait, okay, so if you saying that they came from here and you putting them out because they came from here, why would you sit here and change up the location that you dropping them at? Well, ain't you supposed to return the sender? Don't they supposed to be shipped back home? Now I find out these people that they locking up and they kicking out and they deport, they sending them wherever the hell they want to send them to. And I would drop the link because I know you got something to say good, because I'm trying to figure this out, because I was like, what? And I said, oh, I'm going to have to deep dive and get all up in this. Because if you said you're a Somalian and you came from a Pacific place, why the hell is they putting you on Africa? Like, what is the purpose of that? Like, send you back to where you stem from, send you back, and then they say the families be worried because they don't know once you go in the washer, they don't know where you gonna come back out. Normally, I thought when you put shit in the washer, when you go back to the washer, the shit's still there waiting for you to put it in the dryer or hang it up or do whatever you gonna do with it. But nah, these people getting shipped all over the place. So, if okay, hold on. Here she go. Hey, Laquita.
Hey, I'm on TV. It's
well, yo, you got Laquita name up there, but go ahead.
Yeah. But hey, so listen, the Somalians, now, if memory serves me correctly, they are probably the closest to what the gold texture, the gold brown is in the Bible, if memory serves me correctly. So Somalians is more of what Jesus really was, the originals.
Okay.
And that is Africa. It's still a part of Africa. But what he is doing really is shipping people to where he's already made deals with.
Okay.
To send people to those foreign countries where they can enslave them, grape them, unalive them, torture them, like what they're doing in Gaza, because they want the land, he wants a kickback in the Trump coins.
Okay.
You understand? So what he's doing is selling folk into slavery in modern day time.
Okay. Okay,
Right.
so then I got another question. Since you're doing a breakdown on it, like, okay, so I'm hearing and I'm seeing, because I was looking into that too, that a lot of people are calling them out because they said they gave y'all some of the Epstein's file, but all of them was not released. That ain't everything.
Oh no, they found a million more documents that either Dan Bongino, who was a deputy right below Cattell, quit. either he pushed out those hidden files. Comey, that prosecutor Diddy, and then he turned around and fired her and went after her daddy. She had access to the file. Somebody, Epstein, if he's still alive, like there's a great possibility. He's releasing them. Somebody is releasing more documents or pushing them out. That was covering for Trump. So right now, so that million that they found, yeah, somebody, that's blackmail. That's yeah, nigga, we got you. Yeah, you're not. Yes. So he done pissed off the wrong people. Bill Clinton saying, put it all out there. Make sure you put out there where Putin got over your head about your mouth on my pickle. That's out there too.
Oh, could you direct me to where I can find that so I can cover that?
The pickle?
Yes, because I didn't know about that. Remember, you told me that today.
Oh yeah, I got one. I got a one video. I gotta find it where they have let AI verify one of the pictures. Now the picture with his mouth actually on it that hadn't came out yet, but there's a pickle with him on a picture of him that has been verified on his knees trying to get off into his pants.
Oh,
I got that picture. That picture I got.
Let's go. When you gonna cover it?
I already covered that.
Okay,
But
so I'm gonna have to go find it on your page then.
Okay, yeah, I've covered that, but I mix all of mine in. But I'll send you the video. I'll find it where you can look at it and where the girl has verified. Yeah, and that's why Bill Clinton is saying, yeah, call this bluff instead, put it all out there, release it all. Yeah, because you've been eating on folks' pickles and shit.
Molly, if you want to be honest, I think they released it to cause a diversion of what they got going on to keep, because people been asking for it. So while they breaking it down, they can keep doing what they doing.
What was the question? I didn't see it.
Rim Shaker, do you think they released the uncensored files on purpose, or is it really was an accident? Let's talk about it.
Oh, what? Ain't nothing an accident.
Right.
Ain't none of this an accident. Just like it was not an accident for him to use the Epstein files to win the election or to cater to the people who wanted those conspiracies released. He knew what he was doing. He just forgot. Well, no, I don't think he forgot. What I think happened is because he snitched on Epstein.
Oh, I seen that part because Trump was like, people was trying to tell him and he didn't believe it, but soon as he found out, he cut him off. So I seen that.
No, he didn't cut him off for that. He cut him off.
No, but that's what Trump said on his speech. And once he found out and they showed him proof, he cut him off.
Oh no, okay, that was his lie. But they fell out because of a business deal that a property that Epstein was buying, and he showed it to Trump, and Trump outbidded him. But Epstein knew that Trump didn't have that money to purchase that property because he was broke.
Okay, so they said Biden was on his knees too. You know about that?
No, I ain't never heard that. Ain't nobody ever said that. Now, that's something that they making up. But we got pictures. We got pictures. They always want to put Biden in it. Biden didn't bring this up. Biden didn't run on it. He ran on it. He should not have brought it up. He knew he was all in there. But again, let me say this. Let me finish this. He thought that because he was a whistleblower, okay, on Epstein, that he was going to be redacted. Okay? Right. He thought he was like, what's that guy named? Hernandez Govan. You go to pull up his proffers, he's been redacted already. So when he started running his mouth, he thought that he was already redacted out of it because he was a whistleblower, and that was a part of the deal, right? And once they started going into it, looking at it and saying, oh, because remember, he was like, release it, release it all, until they started looking at it and none of his involvement was redacted.
Let's go.
That's why we're
at association. Who's guilty? Biden is covered. What are y'all talking about? I don't know nothing about Biden.
Let me tell you something. Biden, Harris, Obama is not in any of it. If Biden was a part of it, Obama or Harris, they'd have been put out there a long time ago. The only person that he mentioned was Clinton. So all this other stuff are deflections. Don't buy
Okay.
into it. They name would have came up long time ago. That's why Trump is pardoning everybody that got arrested. That was a part of their whole corrupt. What is it called? Organized crime. They got arrested, and charged and convicted under Biden. You understand? These people that he's pardoning or moving were convicted under Biden. That's the only thing he could say. Only thing he could say about Obama is one of the senators or congresswoman ladies had knew Epstein personally. That's it. So anything that's coming up with Biden, Obama, and Harris is a lie. Let me tell
Okay.
you that now. That would have came out a long time ago. That would have came out before Clinton, because he knew he was sucking all on. So whoever putting that in their comment, they're not being truthful.
Okay.
Go ahead. Don't get caught up in that. We know Trump is trifling, petty. We know he hate Obama. If he could have did it, put Obama in anything pertaining to this, we know good and damn well he would have already put that out there by now.
So you said Epstein might still be alive. Do you think that they're gonna call him to be a witness in what's coming out today?
No, I don't think so. I think he's working. I think if he's still, well, I do believe he's still alive. I do, because of a deal that they have with Israel. If you are a Jew and you're being charged with SA charges with minors and stuff like that, that's an escape right that you can come back to your homeland. But he's CIA, so he's intelligence. So they could stage a disappearing act on him real quick.
Okay.
But so if he did, I know for a fact he did not unalive himself.
Let's go.
Was Trump trying to remove him? Absolutely. So if he is unalive, like his brother is saying, Trump had it done. It was under Trump's watch, and so yeah.
Okay, I got a question. Because the way back when they was trying to bring Oprah up on charges, because they was saying that they was going to get all these people, and that's why they was building these homes over there in these different territories, and they was telling people that they'll give their kids a better life because they was doing trafficking as well. But I noticed that it was an uproar about it. And I said, well, they got tired of using Oprah, so now they finna let her go ahead and face her justice and charges. But then next thing you know, it disappeared.
Now I like Oprah. However, I am pro victim. Okay. So, do I think they could bring her up on charges? No, not based on just what I have seen thus far. Now, I will say her spiritual advisor was charged, I think convicted for messing with babies, as far as selling them. I think selling babies. So it's was her spiritual advisor a part of the cult? Yes.
Okay.
So were little girls over in Africa being messed with? Yes.
Okay, because I watched that when it came out.
So could she be wrapped up in it to some degree? Yes. But like what Trump and Epstein was doing right now, I don't see it. But would I be surprised? No, I wouldn't. Will I cover it? Absolutely.
Okay.
I'm not giving no predator a pass. I think that what's wrong with a lot of people today, and is that they've been violated, and it's unhealed trauma on top of what they're putting in the food and how they messing with medicine and all that type of stuff. But a lot of kids have been violated and trust betrayed at home.
Okay, do you know that they attacking Medicaid and Medicare, so a lot of doctors is refusing to accept it going forward?
Absolutely. That's why I've been trying to explain to people why we on here playing and arguing fake beef and all of this, creating these fake ass narrative. Real life is going on that's going to affect you, and people are not going to even be prepared or aware because they have tuned out reality for real. There's a lot going on that they don't think is going to affect them or they don't have nothing to do with you. Yes, it do. And if it don't have anything to do with you right now, it will. AI is coming. It's coming to replace you. They have a whole mission and plan for a new world order that will affect you. And what's going to happen is you're going to feel like you have to take their terms in order to survive. And guess what? Their terms is going to be tied into the mark of the beast.
Hey, Sunkiss, thank you for joining us.
Hey, Moonsaka, how you doing?
Fine, and you?
I'm all right.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Arun Shaker, let me step down.
Okay.
Yeah, because she coming up here and can't even speak. So I already know it's going to be some bullshit.
Now she moving around because she trying to catch her breath. You can tell she out of breath. She moving around, but Sunkiss ain't like that, Auntie Fee.
But when she came up here, she knew I was already up here.
Okay, Auntie Fee. Sunkiss,
Okay,
what
well,
you
let me
want to
sit.
add,
Let me
boo?
sit and watch and see. I mean, come on, Arun Shaker.
Okay, boo. Sunkiss,
Yes, ma'am.
what you want to add, boo?
I don't know what y'all talking about right now. It sound like politics.
Yes, it is. We were talking about how they attacking Medicaid and Medicare, and now a lot of doctors going forward said that now they to the point where if you can't afford them, then you won't be accepted. They no longer accepting the insurance that people are equipped with. We talking about the Epstein's files. We talking about all the stuff that's going on. This like a news segment, so we covering all
You
of it.
see? Well, I know they started attacking Medicare and Medicaid when he put that big beautiful bill out. And he wasn't paying. They played with them SNAP benefits a few months ago when that big beautiful bill come out. They gonna play with it some more. So
Absolutely, that's true.
it's some terrible times in these United States of America right now.
Yeah, I mean, everything that's in the big, beautiful bill is designed to cripple the U.S. I tried to explain the other day that the plan is to leave the U.S. Like a third world country as they build Israel and foreign countries. He's more concerned about the foreign countries that's making him rich because Trump was really broke and he's mad. And he really on it, he trifling like that, but and he blames the U.S. for that.
Oh, because I heard about that too, Auntie Fee. Now, I didn't get to finish watching all of it, so I did save it so I can go back and finish watching it later. I don't know who did it or what made them did it, but somebody released his bank statements, and while they
Yeah,
said that he's a billionaire, whatever, he's nowhere near that. He's absolutely broke. So what the hell is the Trump tyrants hitting for? Because you charged the arm and leg and shit for it.
right. He was broke, absolutely, and he was stealing. That's why he went after James because she exposed him of stealing. Yeah, absolutely. So he is rich when he needs money, or he wants a loan, or he wants another country or someone to fund him. So he will, what is it, inflate his income. But when it comes time for taxes, he broke. So the front paperwork, he rich, he's a billionaire, and for the government, he is flat out broke. That's why Epstein knew his finances and knew that he did not have the money to outbid him on that real estate. So that means that he was embezzling and he was going to blackmail Trump. And that's why Trump went and gave him a deadline. Okay, and that's why he went to the feds and exposed his child trafficking situation. And that's when, and shortly after that, he got elected. And that's why he thought that he was redacted, because he was a whistleblower. He was a snitch.
Oh,
All right. Go
did
ahead,
you see
Sunkiss.
them files? You can download them and change the color of the font and read them.
Yeah, the redacted. Now I don't know if they fixed that, but yes, the redacted paperwork. They in, what is that? Adobe. They were able to copy and paste, and when it pasted, it was what was redacted was revealed. Absolutely, he busted. He is absolutely busted. And there is a little girl who uncle was pimping her, and Trump paid for her. She was 13 and pregnant by him and her uncle, and performed a procedure and threw the baby in Lake Michigan. And if you Google it, you can find it. And it will take you to the Department of Justice. I mean, I think I got that one. I could send that to you.
Room
Yeah,
shaker.
yeah, room
Okay.
shaker. Absolutely. It's a lot that has been unredacted based off of in the manner in which she just said. Absolutely.
That's what happens when you fire all the competent people that know what they doing and put all these
Mhm.
incompetent yes men in their place. Like that ain't how you redact no file.
They don't know what they're doing. I don't know about Bondi, but Bondi used to. She been knowing. It slipped out that she been knowing Trump. She say since back when she was in college, or when she was young, very young. See, some of these people are were groomed a long time ago, were a part of their cult. And so when he was back in office and his kids got in trouble the first term, those people, and some of them went to jail, they wouldn't play with him this time. So I think that he has put in position people that he has already groomed, that was already part of his cult. If you notice, one girl, that fake attorney, she was a beauty contestant in his play, Erica Kirk. Her family, her dad worked for Trump Towers, and she was a beauty winner in Trump Tower, and she was in Romania selling kids on the military base. All of them are connected to him when they were young. Majority of them.
Right.
So yeah,
I think they got a trafficking kids business because remember the first time he was in office and they was messing with them immigrants, they separated them children from their parents, and they still don't know where the kids at.
right. That's what you missed that. You missed that. I mentioned that earlier. That was part of the immigration, to send them over to these foreign countries that he's already made deals with, that they're already in business with. I'm gonna try to find Room Shake. I'm gonna try to find where that guy went undercover. He came out with his story on Diddy, but he combined Diddy and Epstein together with the organized crime on child trafficking in like Colombia or foreign countries. That's why now it's coming out that Trump is tied to the Sinaloa cartel, which was also Diddy. It's a big circle of organized crime. Let's just be playing with sex and trafficking minors. Because these women that Epstein was manipulating, he classified them as elite prostitutes.
Did you see the file where he had them girls hid up under the house in a crawl space?
No, who? Trump or Diddy or Epstein?
Epstein.
I wouldn't be surprised. I don't know about it. They didn't have a tunnel. It was just a crawl space.
They had them in a crawl space under the house.
That little house. I know I haven't seen that part of it, but I do believe that with the rebuilding of the east wing of the White House, he was going to put a tunnel. Trump was.
Yeah, they had that going on, and I think Trump a Russian asset.
You think he'll what?
A Russian asset.
Yeah, he owes Putin, but Putin got those pictures that I was talking about earlier of him sucking on Bill Clinton's pallywhacker.
Well, Epstein brother said that Bubba is a horse.
Bubba, he likes Bill Clinton. He didn't want to talk about it. All he said was, well, what I saw him saying was Bubba was not Bill Clinton. I like Bill Clinton. But
Yeah,
other than that, he didn't want to talk about it because that was between him and his brother.
Yeah, that's what he said. He said he liked it's not big. Bubba's not Bill.
Bubba is Bill.
Bubba is
Bubba,
a horse.
Bubba is Bill.
He said Bubba a horse, and that's all I'm gonna say about that.
I didn't hear what I heard. He didn't say he was a horse. He just said that he liked Bill Clinton. But they say Bill Clinton is hung now. Yeah, they say it's a big deal. It's a big deal pickle. So so maybe he was trying to be funny. But Bill said, they say we all black. So yeah, it's a big deal. It's a big deal. That's all I'm gonna say. So maybe he hung like a horse. I don't know. However, Putin got them pictures. So why would Putin have pictures of Bubba if Bubba's a horse? No, Bubba is Bill Clinton. And that's why he went after Bill Clinton. And that's why Bill Clinton said, put it all out there. Put it all out there. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, let's go. And then, because part of the pictures have surfaced. And all that surface that I've seen was, and that has been verified, is Clinton on his knees in front of Bill Clinton. So there is some truth to it because the pictures have been verified, the date, the type of camera, all of that has been verified. Even the carpet, even the stitching on the chair that Bill Clinton was sitting in has been verified.
Yeah, that's crazy. This morning.
Yep. What else we got? That's why I'm saying, Room Shaker, it's too much going on in the world. Is mess tied up in it? Yes, but what Trump plan was and what has been exposed will affect us all. They did have a plan after Trump was going to leave office. Charlie Kirk was going to run. Or Vance. Charlie Kirk was going to run, and his VP was no. Vance was going to run, and his VP was going to be Kirk. And then Kirk was going to run, and then one of them Trump boys was going to be the VP. So they had it sold, a plan to have it sold up. That's why when that video that Trump put out trying to get Christians to vote for him, and he said this will be the last time, you'll never have to vote again.
Yep.
Because they had it sold up and then they was going to bleed the treasury dry, send people to foreign countries to enslave them and grape them. Because a part of this Zionist religion it is okay to start, I think, as early as 3. Graping kids.
3?
I think 3.
Yeah, that's why they locking up a lot of the passport bros now. It's a whole sector based off that function.
Have a good day. You said they doing what to the passport bros?
They locking them up because they starting to lock them up from coming over there because the feds is investigating.
Girl, because that damn fool went over there and was trying to abuse little girls.
Right.
Girl, his dumb ass went over and asked the Uber driver where he can find some little girls at.
Who?
Their passport broke. His name Floyd. It's silly. He asked some local about where he could find girls, and then he called the Uber and had the girls get in the Uber, and the girls told the Uber driver that they was gonna meet a man, an older man that don't speak English. So he called the police.
Bob, Miss Coochie, get your trifling ass on up out of here, your dumb ass, and stop eating the Kool-Aid. Drop drinking the Kool-Aid. Yeah, let him play with your fucking kids. Since I'm lying, go take a White House visit and go sleep in the bed with the diaper man. Since I'm lying, your dumb ass.
So I want to ask you, okay, Miss Auntie Fee, because I know you keep up with that. When is they gonna get their big trial for the Mo3 justice?
No, so let me explain. You know, because these people are killing me with that too. Because more evidence have been revealed, and we also have to remember that there was a big standstill because of COVID. And once the ball started rolling and people started snitching, it got put off more and more that had to be investigated. They just arrested 3 other people that had not been mentioned in 2025.
Okay.
Does that make sense? So
Yeah.
when people are saying, "Oh, well, yeah, they would have been undone something by now," how? When people started talking and the puzzle really had not fully connected. So yes, he will get justice. And do I think Yella gonna be convicted? Hell yeah.
Okay, do you think, okay, so now, because the new plot twisting, now they trying to say Sean G and Rainwater had something to do with it. Do you think they had something to do with it?
I don't think Rainwater had anything to do with it at all. Now, as
Okay.
far as Sean G, his girl, his girl, his third piece, his 3-piece, because she ain't the first or his second piece. She his third piece. Yeah. She the one put that suspicion for me when she wouldn't pull that paperwork trying to be like she knew what she was talking about, trying to get in where she fit in, and she started digging with her people, and she put a description of Sean G behind the 18-wheeler. So yeah, there is a possibility, only because she went and started putting that description of the big fat black guy, 200, 300 pounds, and he popped out and started shooting.
Okay.
Now, before I was saying where Sean G said he was on the freeway on Stemmons Expressway, and that wasn't close enough for me to say that he was near the scene. But hell, she put him, the description, now the description could be Bodega, but I think Bodega was locked up. I'm not sure. I don't remember. But she put his ass on the scene. And she said it was a snitch. Because she kept asking, she put out there that he kept requesting the courts to send that redacted paperwork,
Right.
so that he would not be attacked at that prison he was in. So
Okay.
for them to say, there's no evidence, there ain't no paperwork, yeah, because it was redacted because he snitched. I mean, so yeah. It's just like you can't find no paperwork unredacted with Hernandez Govan. That was what happened with Trump. He thought that his name was redacted and it wasn't. You follow me?
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, you're not gonna find the paperwork with his name snitching, cause they finally got the redacted paperwork from the courts so he wouldn't get his booty taken in prison.
Okay.
Do you remember when that
it came out that she said she showed the paperwork where he had requested several times for that paperwork from the courts.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Don't forget that. So it's these vital things that we have to remember. Now that he out, I don't give a shit. I'm not gonna forget what his 3-piece put out there. If she would have shut her fucking mouth and stopped trying to be important in the Mo3 sector, the shit probably wouldn't have came out. But it did. Let's go.
Okay. Hey,
So
God, Brittany.
is he a snitch? He probably is. Well, is he gonna be a surprise witness? He probably. There's a good possibility. He played both sides.
Okay. Well, I think people should just let it run its course, and hopefully he get justice for his mom and them. How is the other one doing? Because I ain't seen him lately, the brother. Got it.
Got it. Cole got it. He probably okay. I saw him, with the family stuff. But if you notice, he done backed out and he done got real quiet.
Yeah, I have. That's why
Yeah,
I asked.
yeah. He backed back and got real quiet because it started getting real. And I was listening to. I can't remember who I was listening to. And it's funny because I understand the full circle of it all, and especially when we found out about the new Dallas and Big Jug and Yo Gotti and South Dallas and all that type of stuff. And I was listening to. I don't want to disrespect you and mention that name.
Girl, I
Uh,
don't give a damn. The leprechaun.
he had a mile one the other day in 88, and mile one was talking and he slipped up and said Govan's name, and when he said it my ears perked up, and he mentioned Govan and Bodega,
Okay.
and I said Govan, here we go. Govan have been in Dallas. He's a snitch. He started out being an informant 2012 in Dallas and then in Memphis.
Yeah, you know what's else crazy? Because at first he came down playing like he wanted all the smoke and he was beefing and all that shit. And next thing you know, he went quiet. I ain't heard shit else from him.
It got real. It's real. He a snitch. He's still working. I tried to tell people that he's still working. He is still working because he had all those proffers in order for him to beat his part as being the recruiter for the hitmen in the Dolph case, and he beat it because of all the proffers that he had in place. But it caused a lot of disruption and heat in Memphis, so much so that he was no longer a paid informant,
Right.
because they was really with his enhancements. They was going to send him up the river for life. He had enough dirt on him with his enhancements and him being a repeat offender that he could have got 10 years, but his enhancements would have put him a death penalty.
Right.
And that pissed him off as much work as he had done for as an informant. You understand? So to know that their plan was to give him, if he would have got convicted, he would have gotten the death penalty. So then he got mad. Okay. But and he was no longer on the road up and down in Texas. You see, now he was mad at a little flip. He tried to bait little flip. And that's when Skull popped up not too long ago saying, man, you wrong. Because he was trying to bait flip. He's still working in Texas. You understand? In Texas. So I'm saying, do I think there's going to be justice? Yeah. Because old boy's still working. And he working in Texas. Ain't that where he's at?
No, I ain't know where he was now, but okay.
Yeah, he in Texas.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, he in Texas. So when Mile One said, go van, Yeah, y'all better stay woke. You better stay woke.
Yeah. Him and his damn McGriddles and riddles. I can't listen to the bad one, but okay.
Oh, I
And then
can't
I
either.
watch it.
I can't either. But this was Christmas, I think, and I was just listening to him, and they was talking about Mo3. I don't never really put a lot of input in it. I just, just pay
Right.
attention. But when I heard him say "Go, man," I said, "Okay, okay, 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 okay." Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Let's
yeah,
go. Hey,
cause
BA Terry. Go ahead.
yeah, cause he was a part of Big Jip being taken out.
And something after that happened, if you notice it's quiet, Angela done broke up with the brother.
Mm-hmm. He
Like,
had to come out of hiding. He out of mourning and take his ass back to South Dallas to finish the informant work that Big Jook was doing to uncover the human trafficking, drug trafficking, and hitmen. You remember because they did those big old raids in South Dallas until they found a hit list.
hey,
And then
Charlie.
after that hit list is when Yella Beezy got arrested.
So, something I'm going to ask you because I know you keep up with the celebs and the stars and stuff. Was he really messing with Gorilla? Was that the real reason he broke up with that girl?
I don't know, but I could see it. I could see it. I think he was more attracted to the hood than I would assume that he was more into Gorilla than he was Angela Simmons.
Angela.
Angela
Right.
Simmons was, what is it called when they was more arranged relationship. I think
Right.
he liked her. I don't think she liked him, but it made sense for photo ops, the appearance. But he was never he was never affectionate. There was never passion. It was always my homie kind of look to me. But when he's sitting opposing with Gorilla, if you go back and look, you see all 32 of his teeth when he on pictures and stuff with Glorilla.
Right.
Hand by our waist, low down, it just had a different feeling and a different texture than it did when he was with Angela Simmons.
Let's go.
Yeah, so
Let's
I can see
go.
that. But she got her a dude, so she got her a ball player. So, but he buys her cars, and I mean, how many cars? I mean, but that's his artist. But still, I don't know. I think I like his texture with Glorilla more than I liked it with Angela Simmons.
Absolutely. Because, like, I don't know. She don't stand down in too many things. Like, and then where was her son doing all this? Because with the restaurant going under and they talking about they was going to shoot up the restaurant and all that stuff, it's barely opening. Like, it seemed like his family business was going under after all this stuff transpired.
Yeah, but he didn't live in Memphis. He lived either in California or Miami or Atlanta or Georgia or something. He wasn't there. Uh, but they was shooting it up. Yeah, and there
Mm-hmm.
was his sister, did get hemmed up at the gyms and stuff. So she would have to start change locations, and they went into hiding, and yeah, it was a lot going on.
And then with Govan, to find out that his daughter was unalive, they said he didn't even have a relationship with his daughter.
Yeah, but that didn't come out until what's his dollar bill? Yeah, absolutely. Govan is a big lie. He's a liar. He is and he he right now I think he still has a domestic relationship lawsuit with his prison doctor.
What you mean? What happened with the prison doctor?
His prison doctor provided him with, you know, pills when he provided him with service. So in jail, his t-shirt was tied up and booty cheeks out and shit, you know.
Oh wow. I climbed that 18 feet. Let's go.
You
So
didn't know
you
that? Oh yeah, they
he was
all
a
saying that.
housewife. They said, they trying to say the same shit about Blueface. And they said that's why he got all them brands in his face. He didn't want to get them tattoos. He had to. They was marking their territory.
Oh yeah, Dollar Bill came out and exposed him. Charleston White. That's why the real reason Charleston White got pulled. I know they said Charlie Kirk, but before that, oh, he was going ham. That's why that man threatened Charleston White mama, and somebody put Charleston White mama's ad, gave him Charleston White mama address, and somebody was on Charleston White mama's street.
Oh wow. I didn't know that.
Charleston White put that out there cause Dollar Bill, Govan daughter's stepdad who raised her, confided into Charleston White and put that man business. Yeah, he got a whole doctor relationship. And once he got out, he went to that doctor's house, knocking on his door like a scorned hoe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He tough. He tough. But he tough, but he still he got a domestic, and he snitched on the doctor. The doctor's like, Govan is a big snitch. He was tied to human trafficking and double X, triple X trafficking. He snitched on his partner. What's that man name? Y'all, bro. T-Rex. Yeah, he big snitch. He big snitch.
Okay, so let's get into messy 50 Cent. This mother, I know they just wish they could take him out or do something with him. Cause 50 Cent is the new messy baby, and he don't give a damn. He's stirring up stuff all over the place. P. Diddy talking about Trump saying he don't know, he might pardon P. Diddy. Oh, excuse me. He might pardon P. Diddy. And then they was like, yeah, because he believed P. Diddy got some secrets on his ass too and know a lot about it.
Absolutely. I've always said that there's also a video while he up here talking about I knew him, but not really. There's a whole video out there a long time ago when Diddy was young. He had just beat that case with the shooting with J.Lo, where Trump was interviewing Diddy. And to me, what I know now, it looks like he was kind of recruiting Diddy to be a part of they organized crime.
Okay.
Yeah, so they go way back. Diddy and Trump hung out with his first wife, second and third.
Okay, so I see them trying to brew up and come for Jay-Z, and I wonder when they gonna roll the ball on there, because it was proven that dude that was claiming to be his son, he was actually his son.
Jay-Z is a part of it. See, so the hierarchy to me right now, I see it as Ghislaine Maxwell.
Okay.
Daddy was CIA as well. So how her daddy died, it's odd, but she could have been part of that. So Ghislaine Maxwell, Epstein, Ghislaine Maxwell, Epstein, Trump, Diddy, Jay-Z is how I think the hierarchy is.
Okay. Yeah. Wi-Fi bills going up, light bills going up, cable bills going up. They taxing everything that they can tax. And one man said at the council meeting, he feel like if they could, they'll tax the air we breathe.
And I do think 50 Cent no a lot. And I think he is also pissed about his baby mama.
What is baby mama doing?
She was one of the one of the witnesses on Diddy trial.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she was one that was supposed to be secret, but Diddy 50 Cent exposed that was Gina. I can't remember what her name was her alias, but yeah. Yeah. She was
Um,
one of she was it was Cassie, and then it was the other one that showed. And that was 50 Cent's baby mama.
hey, Tucker wife. Okay.
I can't believe you don't know all of this.
Girl, I don't keep up with them people. I see it if it come across the news or somebody talk about stuff. Because first they were saying that Diddy was trying to sue 50 Cent because he said he tricked him. But you knew 50 Cent didn't mess with you, or did they said they was trying to send 50 Cent some cease and desist because they said the stuff that he put out in that video.
Mm-mm, mm-mm. 50 got it stowed up, baby. He got it
Right,
stowed up. And 50
right.
Cent made a call to Trump to not pardon him. Now I heard his living arrangements is nice in there. They made him a special little, larger cell. But so him 50 I mean Diddy and Ghislaine Maxwell accommodations have improved, but they still locked up.
Did you watch it, ATV?
Did I watch what?
The Diddy breakdown that 50 produced.
I watched it.
What you thought of it?
Majority of that, what it was anything I didn't know. As far as what, like, trying to make Biggie's family pay for stuff. I mean, yeah, I watched it. I believe it. I believe it just about everything.
Okay, why nobody still don't know whatever happened to the little white girl Ava?
Oh, they try to pop her up every now and then, but I think Ava was sold because of the child trafficking like that they have in the elite organized crime.
Right.
They know
Okay.
what Ava is, but she's probably been sold or she's probably with somebody else.
Okay.
50 will probably bring that up eventually because I know he not finished.
Right.
He definitely is not finished. 50
Right.
know a lot. And I think that he probably collabing with I'll Be Sure. I think some of the tapes and stuff that 50 obtained probably came from Quincy, I'll Be Sure's son. Because I believe that I'll Be Sure's son knows that Diddy has something to do with his mama being alive.
You know something? I believe that too because lately they say he been posting videos of him and his mama.
Yeah, and he was the only child that lived in that house that somehow I don't know that has not really been pulled off into that lifestyle
Right.
of drugging women and raping them. Justin is and Christian is, but you never hear right now. So far, you don't hear about Quincy, I'll Be Sure's son. So he
No,
was
we don't.
no. So he was protected some shape, form, or fashion, and I believe that's why he was very protective. He stayed because he wanted to protect his sisters.
Okay, so did the person that was supposed to be the cousin, the godmama, or whoever get custody of them?
Now that I don't know, because I
Okay.
know at one point I thought Kamora Lee was watching them because she was supposed to be old girl's best friend, but
Mm-hmm.
and they told her. I think Kamora did not want her to try to release a book, but she was about to release a book, a tell-all.
Yeah, because a lot of people was gonna write books, and that's why he got mad and took that lady out, because she was gonna write one his wife.
Who?
The mama, Quincy's
Who?
son, mama. They said
Yeah,
he
yeah,
unalived her because she was writing the book.
yeah. That's what I was talking about. You said wife. I'm like, wife? Who? What wife?
Was she
But yeah,
married to him?
Diddy ain't never been married.
Girl, he done had so many goddamn names, and he's still the same perverted creep.
Right. Diddy like boy booty.
Mm-hmm. So these beards. Okay, so another person that ended up in the storyline, and now people speaking out on her, and they said she been burning for years. It's Kenya, not Kenya Moore. What's that other one name that was on Smiley Show? I can't even think of her name. The one that had the baby about a hot dog man. She was into reality. Portia.
Okay. Hot dog man.
Yeah, you know, she had her daughter about a hot dog man. He had a hot dog industrial in Atlanta where.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, they said she been was that video done keep servicing and popping up. He was gone with Diddy for 72 hours and
The same
nobody
reason.
said
The same
go.
reason. Usher mama ain't been arrested.
Okay. So another detail that came out during the whole breakdown and the people that was testifying.
Because hold on. Because who fed Justin Bieber to Diddy to be broke in was who?
That I didn't know.
Usher. Usher's found him first.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Usher sold his ass out.
Okay. Okay. So I was watching some of the testimonies and the breakdown of the whole thing. And one of the people, the sex slaves, the male that was hired and enlisted for these events, he said when his blood works came back, herpes and other things was not all that popped up on his list. He said that they had some houses and the stuff that you couldn't get rid of. And he was like, he wondering why they ain't disclosing that information.
I mean, I think they asses should be brought up on more prostitution charges too. So, and because they were prostitutes, shit, who's to say you got it from Diddy now? I don't know. Listen, I don't have no pass for them. If y'all were strippers and dancers and you let somebody change the narrative on you and turn you into a male hookers, then dude, you could have got that anywhere. So you don't get a pass.
Kim Porter was the twins' mom and his wife and Melissa.
Diddy has never been married.
Oh.
The twins, just Christian and Quincy, they all had the same mama. Diddy was never married to Kim Porter. Kim Porter was married to Al B. Sure.
Okay, so what is it that everybody keep alluding to that they said something happened with what's her name? The dark skinned one that was pretty. And she said they said after her man died, she went quiet. Was it I'm trying to think of her name. Foxy Brown? No, it wasn't Foxy. What it might was her. It was one of the pretty ones. Cause look, Kim been fucked her face up. But it was one of the pretty ones, and they said after her man died, she went silent. But come to find out Diddy had something to do with that. Then they said Diddy had something to do with all them and business.
but evidence wasn't out. I mean, there's a lot of murders that has happened with this elite organized crime that people just let it fly over. But now that it's being exposed, there are charges that may come out. I mean, Coffee said that Diddy offered him $1 million to take out Tupac, but people blew it off. Now they're not blowing it off no more.
Okay. But it ain't no statute of limitation when it come to murder, so they should let justice take its part.
They are. He gonna try next year.
Okay. And then didn't they raid the house that they said the souvenir was kept at somebody's mama's house? Why do people feel like they gotta keep souvenirs or shit like that?
I don't know. Epstein had a picture of a minor girl laid out, passed out on his desk. He put it in a picture frame for him to look at every day. Who does that?
Who did that? Did he?
Epstein.
Oh, okay. I feel sorry for the person that one of the victims that unalived herself because she got tired of waiting for justice.
She unalived herself.
Oh, okay.
I mean, my brother said she did, but if you know people, it's just fascinating to me that people who were exposing, who had evidence, all of a sudden they just unalive themselves.
Right.
I don't necessarily believe that.
Okay.
And she had a disclaimer saying, "I am happy. I love myself. I'm not depressed." I mean, why do people have to do that when it comes to this elite organized crime?
Facts. What's the purpose? What are you really wanting to gain?
So what are you saying that you have to put a disclaimer? Hi, this is what's her name, Virginia. I am within sound mind. I am not suicide. Oh, and so if anything happens to me, yeah.
Mm-hmm. They probably gave her a change identity and sent her somewhere in the world, but this shit went nationwide, so they might find it.
Or because this is intelligence, so some of them intelligent foreign agents and stuff ran up in there and made it seem like she unalived herself or took her out and said that that was the cause of death.
Right, and you said the brother is fighting it. So where's the brother now? Because I ain't heard nothing about him or seen no
Mark Epstein. Oh yeah, he talking. Yeah, that's who in the emails. Once they released the emails, it was Epstein talking to his brother Mark, who asked him Bannon, because Epstein was with Bannon, and asked Bannon, did Putin still have the pictures of Trump blowing bubble?
Okay.
So that's why Sunkiss was saying that the brother saying that it wasn't Bill, because everybody knows that Bubba is Bill, but his brother likes Bill Clinton, so he did not want to expose Bill Clinton. But Bubba is Bill.
So do you think they're gonna try to seize his computer and his information that he got?
They have all that. It's just they have it. That's why that one picture surfaced to check Trump, to let them know, and we know Putin have it. So why did Epstein send evidence to Putin?
Right. Y'all, she got a channel that where she breaks all this down. It's called Auntie Fee about the facts. They said LaQuinta know her shit. LaQuita know her shit. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I be trying to keep us 10 steps ahead, and a lot of times I be too far ahead. So it look like, yeah, I ain't never heard that, and then it'll come out, and then everybody be like, this first time I heard it. No, I've been done said something about this. Yeah, it's coming. It's just almost impossible, baby. And I want to know these people like that Kiss a Boo or whatever that crazy woman is. What you gonna do when them pictures surface? You gonna still say somebody lying? I can't stand people who go along with perverts. I'm telling you, I just cannot.
Right.
I think if you go along with people that it is evident PDFers or pedos, I think that you've been touched, and I may be wrong. I think that this is that incest who mess with kids.
You don't.
I mean, I'm not going to justify it. I'm not going to make an excuse for it. I'm not going to lie about it. I'm not finna incorporate other people. Well, what about Biden? Why Biden? I'm not finna do that. I'm not moving the goalposts. I'm going to call a spade a spade. And if you don't like hearing that the person that you voted for is a pedo, then you may want to leave me alone, because I'm going to put it out there. Yeah. And I'm going to tell you to stay away from the Kool-Aid, because you're a cult and you are a follower, and he going to lead your ass straight to hell. Let's go.
Let's go. Hold on. I'm trying to get your channel link for her. Go ahead. You can finish talking.
Yeah, and research that Zionist stuff, and then you'll understand that that's what they practice. So don't come telling me shit about Trump and he's the best thing ever. You crazy as hell. He trying to steal from you and put you in a position where you will be a part of a third world country, because that is his plan, along with Bibi Netanyahu.
Who?
Benjamin Netanyahu.
The prime minister in Israel. That's why you keep hearing pro-Israel. They trying to take our freedom of speech to protect this fake Israel that was created in 1948. Girl, don't get me started. No, it's not biblical. People say, but it's biblical. No, it's not. How can it be biblical if it was created in 1948 by the Rockefellers? Are you crazy?
And them people is Europeans. They ain't from no damn Middle East.
No, he is Polish. He was born he's from Poland. But guess what? He went to school in New York and Philly. He what is that? West Philadelphia, born and raised. To the playground is where I spent most of my day. Yeah, he Fresh Prince of damn Bel-Air. Yeah. And how is he with this thick ass tongue like he is from Israel? No, you stealing land. You stealing it along with Trump, because they're going to build brothels and shit. Yeah, Trump Hotel on the inside. They ain't gonna have nothing but children under 18.
You heard when Trump said he know why the inner city people want taking over the jobs that
the field. But in Florida, hey Max to the beginning. Hey Max. In Florida, there's some parts of Florida where they got immigrants that are trying to come back in the country out in the field.
So he was trying to propose this thing where the farmers would be responsible for their paperwork and all that. So essentially, they would fucking own them. Trump is a terrible human being.
Say that again.
He was trying to institute something where the farmers would be responsible for those people's paperwork and immigration status. So essentially, they would own them
for a while. Yeah. So they would like have a contract deal where they would be their property, like slavery. I'm telling you, making America great again was making black folks slaves again. And that's why I say, for black people who thought that Trump was the best thing going, they thought somehow that they was considered a part of making America great again. Bullshit. You've never been a factor. Black people have never been a factor in making America great again. I don't give a damn how much money you make. You could be a multimillionaire. That is the reason why once the agenda changed and Trump became into politics, Diddy was saying, "Oh, we cannot put him in office." Black people. He started a black campaign because he knew what direction they was finna go in, and it was never to include black people. It was to steal land like Christopher Columbus and making folks slaves, taking over and whitewashing the facts. Yeah. So, black people, I'm sorry to tell you, if you voted for him, you were never a factor. He played in y'all face.
Okay.
And all of what you thought was his policies wasn't his policies. It was totally opposite. And if you research the Zionists, their religion is totally opposite of God. Everything bad. In order to have merit or I guess whatever the after, I don't know what, status is selling your soul to the devil. So you have to do everything opposite of good. You gotta lie, you gotta steal, you gotta grape, you got to, you gotta lie, you gotta manipulate, all of that. That is a part of their religion. And as well as you got to put it out there to tell the people what you doing, right? Because people say, "Oh, he on here tell you what," yeah, because that's a part of their religion. You got to tell them what you're going to do, and then you have to do it. But he play on it. So you could say, "Well, he told us that he was gonna do this. Did he tell you he was gonna steal? Did he tell you that he was gonna make you third world? Did he tell you he was going to remove this, remove that, and make you a slave?"
He said everything except for make you a slave. He told these people exactly what he was gonna do. They just hateful.
Oh,
And was
okay.
worried about him fucking somebody else up, and so they voted for him with their stupid ass.
Yeah, I mean, what? Because you think because I make good money, I'm six figures. You were at that time, but hey, I finna take that. Hey, I finna say, give me that. That's why Elon Musk working hard and killing the folk in Memphis with those plants and shit that are not following any guidelines, any regulations. You can see the gas fumes in the air. I mean, if you watch that video, so people who have never smoked have COPD. They can't breathe. They got, all of this stuff because it's in the air.
That's
For
crazy.
AI. AI finna take everybody's job. So them six figures, what you used to have, you ain't gonna have that.
And they trying to play with these children.
And they definitely playing with the children. All this time we thinking Hispanics and cartel. They are the cartel.
Yeah, you notice all them degrees that he declassified from being professional are all mandated reporters.
I mean, he's doing a lot of stuff, y'all. It's just crazy. And for people to think that's not going to affect them because I have a good job, oh, okay. And by the time you realize it, it's going to be too late.
Yeah, because he attacking the nurses and stuff. He said LPN shouldn't be considered, and he say nursing is really not a job that's needed.
He declassified them as professional. He declassified PAs. The issue with him, medical school is expensive and it takes forever. So a lot of people don't do it. So they replace medical doctors with physician assistants, and he done said that they not professional either. So who's
Hmm.
gonna be your healthcare provider? If you
I was
even
just
have
talking.
healthcare.
I was just talking to somebody about that from the, she was nurse working at the hospital. She worked at the VA hospital, and me and her was talking about it. And then she was like, they telling everybody that they gotta be a CNA or something like that because he really trying to knock them off the box. And she's like, without us, who gonna take our place and do our job?
Well, they don't want nobody to. They want to. They want to depopulation. That's why they are putting toxins, diseases in this vaccine. This cocktail that they don't want to tell you is in it, right? So a lot of these diseases they put in you, and if you refuse to take it, that's why Gates is spraying it with the vegetables and stuff. So what we paying extra for organic, what they are spraying it with that automatically comes down is toxics.
Hmm.
So they don't want you to survive. They want to depopulate. So
Right.
if they depopulate and they don't have enough staff, then guess what's gonna happen? You're gonna pass away.
But then, like I found when you told me, because that was you I was talking to when you told me about that they was putting the virus in the COVID shot, like that was
Yeah,
too much.
absolutely. That's why I was being funny, but how them dumb folk on YouTube know how they got it? Hell, if they don't got that shot, and ain't that girl a nurse? Wasn't she going to school to be a nurse?
She said she was, but then she was also supposed to be in law school, so I don't know what school she go to.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Don't be laughing, Sunky. I'm gonna play dumb. I'm gonna play like I don't pay attention. Yeah, but they are trying to depopulate. They expected for more people to take that cocktail, but it didn't make sense to me for the people who took it. When there was no cocktail, I just need for us to remember because they are planning another pandemic that's supposed to be 10 times worse. So then I suggest my tea sipper stock up on the natural herbs. When there was no cocktail, and the doctors were not, a big pharma was not able to capitalize and make money. The best thing that they
Absolutely,
could
because
do.
it's COVID cases going on now, but they being hush hush about it. But it have already been breaking out up here, and they said it's a whole lot worse because we were talking about that, and I talked to my people about it. Was like this time they keeping it under the hush because they don't want to have to give out these stimulus packs and y'all to start calling off your job. But yeah, it's coming back around.
Okay, so then when there was no cocktail, when Trump released the virus ahead of time and there was no cocktail in place, they had to tell you what natural God given herbs you needed to, supplements you needed to consistently take in order to build your immune system, right? Natural herbs, elderberry, sea moss, moringa, turmeric. I mean, they
Let's
gave you
go.
a list of things, natural God given herbs to build your immune
Ginger.
system. But
Yeah.
soon as they came with a cocktail, right? Then they said, don't take that no more. I'm saying to myself,
Mhm.
why? Why do I need to take a shot in my arm when you have gave me the blueprint, right? So then I asked my doctor. I said, so what's in the cocktail? I mean, of those natural herbs that you told me to take, are they in the cocktail? She looked at me like I was crazy. I was dead ass serious.
Hmm.
And she was like, well, I really don't know what. Okay, so, but why would I put that shit in my arm when you have told me already? No, it's a no for me. You not putting nothing in me. Oh, it's so that when it comes that your body will be resistant. No, no. I need to know that everything that you told me to take when there was no cocktail is in this cocktail.
Mm-hmm.
Because the reality of it is that they don't want you taking those natural herbs because they want what's in that cocktail to not be able to block certain healers, natural healers in your body. They
Mm-hmm.
wanted to be able to block that. And if you take those natural herbs, then those natural herbs will throw off this cocktail and your body will start trying to heal itself. That's the part they don't want you to know.
Mm-hmm. Well, they talking
Because
about overpopulation. They looking for a way to take y'all out if y'all allow it.
absolutely, they are looking for ways to take us out. It's like they say, "Oh well, if you're on antibiotics, you can't have grapefruit." Why? Because grapefruits are natural antibiotic. Oh, and this antibiotic that they finna give you, that big pharma gonna give you, have side effects, and those side effects gonna keep you. So this may heal, but then you finna have that. But there are no side effects with the natural herbs. So why would I be taking this medicine? Huh?
So ain't you think, do you still think they gonna do it with these people that they giving permission? Like I seen the man that grow the watermelons in the lab and that shit come out square, it ain't round and all type of shit and he playing with the shapes of it. So just imagine what else they gonna be injecting in them fruits and them damn plants and vegetables and stuff.
Oh yeah, hold on. Charlie sends gloves. Absolutely, we are deficient in magnesium and zinc. Magnesium is what it is a game changer. They definitely don't want to tell you about it. Now there are more than one magnesiums, so you got to do your research and know when to take magnesium. But magnesium has been depleted in the soil, in the ground, in the food. So all these foods with no seeds, all these vegetables and stuff, fruits with no seeds, they have depleted it. So a lot of our sicknesses and stuff is magnesium and zinc. So Charles sending love. It's absolutely right. Magnesium. We should all be taking magnesium and zinc. They told us this when there was no supplements. They didn't go off into details. Now you have doctors who are really trying to get the word out. You know why? Because now it is affecting them. When it was not affecting them, they didn't feel like obligated to tell us the truth. Now they feel obligated to tell us the truth.
I do.
Yeah. And I have family members and I be like, Lord, oh my God, please get you some please parasites. Oh my God. And so what you was just saying a while ago, room shaker, yeah, I don't want to get overly paranoid about it, but I need for us to be really, really aware of how they are injecting. I think Gates is injecting tomatoes and lettuce to get the vaccine. And yes, they are saying the 3-letter words, the house in Virginia, the as I die slowly. Yeah, in our foods.
Right.
Tomatoes, and I think they have had a clearance for tomatoes and lettuce. And yes, they are with the fruit. I saw the yams. I think I sent y'all those yams that was like sponges.
Yep.
They was like sponges. They was trying to wash it out.
Me.
Yeah, it's like, whoa, Lord, what is going on? They really trying to take us out. Yeah, watermelon. Who eat watermelon the most? Who eat yams during the holidays the most?
The blacks.
Oh, come on now.
There it goes. I just ate some watermelon, mango, and pineapple just the other day on my life.
A trucker's wife. I'm doing it more. I just, it's funny. I just started that my I think I'm going to do it more than twice a year because they plan too much. And so I just started the metal cleanse so that I can start back with another parasite detox.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, because they are playing so much and it's just like almost everything, every illness starts in our guts. So a
What
lot of
you
the
do for the parasite detox? I'm gonna have to look that up so I can start one.
I use the drops, but now in addition to that, I try to make sure I put make some clove tea, just some hot boiling water with maybe about 5 or 6 whole little cloves, and I try to drink it in the morning on an empty stomach.
Mhm.
Uh, so I do the clove, but there's a detox. I'll send it to you where I think you're supposed to do it maybe every quarter. I thought that you put the drops in like for 10 days. Uh, when I did that, I did see the toxin. I mean the parasites.
Right.
They actually are in there. And if you have dogs or cats and stuff, you definitely need to tell you another thing. Dementia. Now if you if you ask AI, is dementia or Alzheimer's caused by parasites, it's going to say no. But if you ask them a different way, if you ask, are there parasites on the brain? It will tell you yes. You follow me? Hello?
Yep. I'm here.
If you come out and ask, it's going to say no. So it'll make it seem like there is no ties to it. But if you ask them, can you have parasites on the brain? It would say yes. It's dementia or Alzheimer's.
Okay.
So a lot of ailments are because of the parasites. Did they put parasites in the cocktail? Yes, they did.
Okay.
Yeah, they put parasites in the cocktails as well. They are trying to depopulate.
Okay. Well, Sunkiss, do you got anything else you want to add? I enjoy y'all for keeping me company today. But I'm gonna get off the internet. It's about the third live I did this morning. But I had to come
All
back
right.
with the content like I said I would.
I appreciate it. I
You're
think
welcome.
I think it's very important that we spread it is if we can spread mess, we can spread the truth.
Fact.
Yep.
Thank you, Sunkiss. And I do apologize. I thought you was gonna come up and was and Laquita was Laquita was ready to go. So I do apologize. Uh
No
uh
worries.
so please accept my apology. Uh
No
yeah.
worries. No worries.
Thank you, Room Shaker. Thank you
You're
Thank
so
you for
welcome,
very much.
having me up.
SCP. Thank you.
You're welcome. And I'll send you, what am I supposed to send you?
The video of the dude giving the sloppy topping or whatever he did.
Yeah, he on his knees. The one I got is
Yeah,
him
on his
on his
knees.
knees. And then I'm gonna send you about the little girl that was 13.
No, I was in your live when you did that. I was in
Oh,
your live
okay.
when you put that. I was in that live.
Okay. And it
Am
was
I blocked? Because I was in your chat. You never addressed me, so I said I probably blocked.
I unblock I will unblock it. I'll double check,
Okay.
yeah, I will. Okay. Thank you. Bye bye.
You welcome.
Have a good day. Thanks for having me up.
You too. When you going live, boo?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Okay.
I'm gonna start putting some content out. I'm gonna try to do it regularly come first of the year, but right now I don't know.
I'll wait till I got the motivation that I'm finna start getting paid because they say YouTube changing its rules and stuff. But you know, like if you got an older channel, I think they said Jill. They said if you got an older channel, YouTube been taking the views and stuff away. So some people just starting over from scratch. You welcome.
Girl, YouTube done did some of everything to my channel. That's why I ain't in no rush to consistently put up no content.
Like if you start up at the new year, you said you starting over from scratch, and you just gonna clean the channel and come back.
No, I what I do is I hide my channel. So when you hide your channel, it hide all your content. So all your
Right,
videos go private. And
right,
I leave it like that. And then I start pushing out my newer content. And then once I get like halfway or 3/4 of my watch hours, then I unlock all them videos that's near the time frame to
right.
collect the rest of the views, and then I go ahead and apply for monetization again.
Hey, Jill, before we leave, could you come up there and explain how that work, please?
But
About them taking your watch hours and stuff away and then giving them back or something if you got an older channel.
oh, I haven't heard that.
Yeah, that's why I say they playing because they saying that they finna start. They got a different way of computing watch hours and subbies now. I said, YouTube with the shit.
Well, I know they got this thing called hype. People supposed to hype you up during your live, but
Yeah.
I don't see it everywhere. So I'm like, girl, I don't know what the hell they doing on this app. They get on my nerves when I start going over there to TikTok.
I only see it on certain people page for. Do you know another one that CT them said that Twitch play good too, and you only need 50 subscribers to be monetized. Well, 25, my fault.
Push
Hi,
play.
Jill.
Hey, excuse my voice. Child, I feel like I caught something from that damn airport, child.
Where you was going?
Oh, I went to New York for Christmas.
I hope you enjoyed yourself. Safe travels and you got back safe because they canceled them flights, baby.
Oh, I did. I got in last night, child. I had a
Okay.
good time. Yeah, it was good, good, good. How are you ladies doing? Hello, good
I'm
afternoon.
doing well.
Thank
How are
you.
you?
We good, baby.
I'm good. So like a few years ago, because I didn't know, and it was like a couple of us, and so what happened was when some people decided to create a channel, they used the same channel that they've been, had for years, before they had content. So we had a few content creators who we were, I used to try to help get their watch time hours and stuff like
Right,
that. And so that was the problem. So we came into the problem where we would run up their playlist, play their stuff and everything.
On a
And like
second.
each day, their hours, they'll gain all these hours. And some it takes a
Is this
few, like a day or two for them to calculate the current hours, right? That you
right.
accrue. So each day, so then they'll be up a couple of hundreds, and then next thing you know, it just kept dropping down. So we like, what the heck is going on? Like, what is going on? And so the come to find out is that if you've had your channel for years, and if you put a video now, this is the part I'm not sure on. If you had your channel for years and you never posted a video, or if you uploaded a video before. So these two, I'm not positively sure, but I do know if you have your channel for older, it goes by the first day. I'm thinking that you posted a video, or the first day you opened up a YouTube channel,
Okay.
an account. And so what they do is, if you don't get monetized within like the first year, I believe,
Mm-hmm.
um, after the first year, they start going back. to they take hours away. So this is why I believe is from the first time you upload a video. So say if you went live or uploaded a video of, etc., they start taking that time back if you haven't became monetized within that year. And so each of your hours that you're making, they consistently take each day that you drop the video, or each day you've been on here, they take hours away.
Okay.
They take it back. So, because it doesn't count within that time span that they give you to monetize your channel. You know what I mean? So that's what was happening, even though they were creating content but they still will recoup the hours from back with any old videos or the time the year before. So that's what's going on with my channel. Like, I've gotten hours on my new channel, but I created it 3 years ago. And I didn't start. I uploaded like 2 videos, but then I stopped because I wasn't ready. I was trying to get the, graphics and all that stuff, together in the content. And then I slowed down. So then now it's like every time I, create videos, but each day or whatever, they're subtracting hours. So you will have to really press the gas. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And continue and be consistent so you can catch up with them hours, so they, so you can build those hours. So it really have to push out content and be consistent so that you can catch up and go ahead and get monetized. So that's probably what's going on with Blended Healing. You know what I mean?
Right. And yeah, on top of that, even some bigger channels, if they focus on their other channels more and they ever decide to take a break that's too long and they haven't pushed out content in a while, YouTube will demonetize your videos.
Yeah, they will. They will demonetize, and then eventually, if you on long, like I have a couple of content creators who haven't created, they lost their monetization because they wasn't posting anything. So I think they give you a window. I think it's like you have like 6 months or something like that, and if you're not active, they will take your monetization away. Thanks, Charlie. So yeah, so that's how that works. I always encourage, if you just go ahead and start content, I would just crack open a new chin, a new account, and just rock it out from there. Yes, I would definitely do that. Open up a new account, and rock out from there. And even with your old videos, if you want your old videos to transfer over to your new account, I will recommend that you do some kind of editing to that video, so it won't be counted as duplication of content. You know what I'm saying? So from your other channel, so it won't be called. I would just do some light editing, adding some, words or clips or something in there, or cut out some stuff, add in a new little clip to it. Just play around. I would definitely tweak it so that they won't try to hit you with content. What you call it?
Reuse content.
Reuse content. Yes, I would definitely play with those old videos a little bit. Even if you probably cut something out, add a voice over as if you're like recapping a video, put a voice over it, throw in another new small clip, just some small little adjustments to that old content, and then push it out. And then you'll have your content back on your new page. You know what I mean? It'll take work, but if you're serious about the channel, I mean, it ain't nothing but to do it, right? So if that's what you want to do, I would definitely do that. Rock it out, start from scratch. And if you got supporters who really support you anyway, they'll resubscribe to your new channel. You don't want dead weight anyway, right? You don't want dead weight on your channel. So those older people who can y'all still hear me?
Yep.
Oh, sorry, because I was getting a call, I thought. My pods would have took me out. Sorry. So yeah, so you'll get the subscribers, push out the content, and if they were rocking with you before, they'll subscribe to your new channel. Well, you don't need all of that. Wait, just like I just made it to my 4K. I don't have all them 4K people watching me now. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, and it'll build up quicker. So, you'll get new people, more active people that'll help contribute to your watch time hours, because obviously if you got a whole bunch of subscribers and they're not really watching, they're not contributing to those watch time hours, which takes the longest to gain, you know. And the best way to catch up with them hours on your new channel is, you know what I'm saying, click that live button every now and then, have a little stuff. Don't play music, keep it funky, hit that live button, have a good time, talk about some hot topics and things that like y'all were just discussing, which is so informative to people who don't know what's going on health wise, and so we can become a more active and smarter group of folks, so you know what I'm saying, hit that live button, even if you can do it once a week, just a lot of time to just hit that button. You want to come up, have fun, have a little game night, just stay away from reposting other people content, because they will come around and get you. I know a lot of people who lost their monetization using those TikTok and all those daggone clips and stuff. And so, yeah, I hope I was able to enlighten a few people. Excuse me. So what you about to do, Room Shaker?
How to see what I'm trying to get into, give me something to eat, relax. I am in a good mood. I'm high as hell. So I don't know.
I heard you say this is your third live. Oh, you was on earlier?
Yes, ma'am.
I had to get my rest. I got up early this morning. I went my butt. I took a shower, went right back to bed, and then I woke up like 11, feeling like shit. I'm like, oh Lord. So now I'm like, oh God, I'm out of coffee, so I'm waiting on DoorDash, child, so I can get me some more coffee.
Let's go. Be careful.
Yeah.
Now they taxing that. They going up on the tolls. It's like he trying to make a $9 toll fee.
On the tolls?
Yeah, they taxing everything they can put a tax on.
You know it. That's what I'm talking about. It's crazy. I was just telling my kids, you gotta be frugal and mindful of how you spending money now, because you better save them coins, baby. You better save them coins, because everything being taxed, and you ain't gonna be able to afford shit no more. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so you gotta watch your money. All right, well, I'm gonna get down and get me some. Trying to work on this and cook me some Sunday dinner.
Okay, then.
All righty. Nice meeting you, son.